Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Body. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kim with another video for you guys. As you guys can see, this video is all about relationships. Now, I wanted to talk about this reading and do this video for several reasons, but something was coming to me yesterday about doing this reading, but I'm like, just wasn't feeling it. Sometimes I don't be feeling like doing readings, but I'm still here, being obedient, being consistent. But anyway, sometimes I get in my little moments where I be like, I don't want to be famous. Like I don't know about this. But then I was like, okay, well, why do you feel like that? Sometimes we have to stop and do a reality check, even on ourselves, right? What is your relationship that you have with self? Okay. Let alone the public. Okay. So we're going to look at relationships. And when I say relationships, we're going to look at the relationship with self. Like I wrote some different things down because I want to make sure I cover all types of relationships because we have all types of relationships in life, right, guys? Um, and this reading is for you. If you clicked here, is something here for you, a message here for you that you might need to receive or hear. So, yeah, it might be a relationship in your life that you may not be paying too much attention to or that may be significant to you. So, let me just find out where I wrote this down at because when I get messages channeled sometimes in order to do readings because of the way they come to me and how God told me to do them, I have to write them down. So I won't forget. So I do a lot of writing, guys. A lot. Today is the number 2 day, though. So twos are very much about relationships, partnerships. Of course, I explained to y'all how it's June. Okay, welcome to June. It is the 6th month of the zodiac months, right? So sixes hopefully bring in more balance. It's about giving and receiving, um, equal exchanges, right? And this isn't any partnerships, guys. But today is just not about the number two because, of course, it's June 2nd, 2026. So when we add up all the numbers, we do get 9. So today is a day to complete some things, okay? To end some relationships and partnerships that we might be a part of, okay? Maybe. So we're going to look into this for these reasons, these relationships, okay? What relationships in your life need to probably either be healed or ended? Because sometimes we can hold on to relationships that no longer serve us, right? Dang, where did I write it at? I be just writing all over the place. Running out of space, then I write here, right there. Who else do that? Anyway, I kind of know what I want to do anyway. It's kind of in my mind already. Because I cannot find it. But I wanted to look at the relationship with self, maybe your relationship with your family, your children, um, your relationship at work, with your boss, with your friends, with your neighbors, different relationships, whatever come to mind, okay? Um, and I'm going to use several decks to do this in case I need to clarify, etc. And then I'm going to pull like maybe even some messages at the end for you guys, okay? I ask that you guys, if you're not subscribed, that you please consider doing so. Scroll down, binge watch my videos, like the videos, guys. That help them get out there to who they need to be to. If they resonate with you or anybody else, I ask that you like the videos, share the videos, okay? I appreciate y'all. Let's get started. And yeah, I know y'all want me to timestamp. Let me just say this. PSA. I know y'all want me to timestamp. If I find the time to timestamp, I will do that for y'all. I try to do that for y'all. But sometimes I don't want to timestamp. And this being my channel, I don't feel like I have to all the time. But if you have an issue with that, a problem with that, right? Let me tell y'all the solution to that. You can timestamp for your chance to win a free reading or whatever. I see y'all. You know what I mean? I enjoy reading all the comments, so comment. And if I see a particular person or a specific person timestamping the videos all the time for me, I will take that into consideration for a free reading. So just so y'all know that, okay? But other than that, just know when I get to it, I get to it. Okay, so let's look at the first relationship that you should have here on earth or whatever. We spirits first, right? Of course, your relationship with God. So I'm talking about whatever you believe in spiritually, okay? And for everybody, that could be different. But I believe in God. So let's get it. Let's look at your relationship with the Most High God again, or whatever you believe in spiritually. We're going to start there. I don't know no better way to start. Let me just shuffle these cards a little bit, y'all. Clear the energy. I'm going to try to timestamp. I'm about to write them down. So I don't just be intentionally not timestamping all the time. Sometimes I really don't have the time, y'all. My life, my life, my life. If you look in my life, you see what I see. Mary J, that's significant. I'm going to share it. My life. Okay. Anyway, the songs I hear clear audiently. Okay, so we're going to start with your relationship with God. We're going to start this at 7. Exactly. Sorry, y'all, because it just get like that. I'm trying to have some type of order. Give me a second, guys. And y'all tell me how y'all like this reading, and I'll do it more often, okay? Because I just came up with this style or way of reading and doing this, okay? Out of nowhere. It should just come to me like that. So let's get started. Okay, I'm a little late, I know. Okay. So let me timestamp the actual timestamp. We're going to start at 7:50. Okay. So, your relationship with God. Let's see what's coming out for you. My collective, your relationship with God. This is a general reading. It may or may not be for you. We can always do this as a personal reading. Any readings that I do for free on YouTube, I can get as a personal. So let's look at it. This is card number, let me see, 13. Okay, it equals 4 in numerology. Fours are about foundations, right? So, what I see in this picture, as far as your relationship with God, I do feel like you've been trying to fix it. It might be some like what you feel like leaks, holes, things that needed mended, fixed, sewn back together when it comes to your relationship with the Most High God or whatever you believe in spiritually, right? It looked like magical thread here, so you could be believing God or whatever you believe in spiritually to, just you want God to come and just mend something, fix something, sew something back together magically. Y'all could be waiting on miracles and blessings from the Most High God or whatever you believe in spiritually, right? But it seems to be like you feel like some kind of leak, hole, or tear have came between you and whatever you believe in spiritually in some type of way. Here's what I'm picking up in the foundation that you have with whatever you believe in spiritually. Okay, because this is number 4. Yeah, some of y'all could be having some regrets about something or feeling sad when it comes to whatever you believe in spiritually, because I just seen the 5 of Cups, but I put it back because we ain't trying to, get that energy, but it is what it is if it come out. We have the High Priestess, okay? The 6 of Swords in the reverse. So some of y'all, when it comes to your faith, when it comes to your intuition, whatever you believe in spiritually, I feel like you just been like, feeling like God already know how you feel, or what you're going through with this High Priestess here. Um, You do have like a lot of utmost respect. Feel like God is very spiritual to you, mysterious even. Um, yeah, this powerful being to you. But with the Six of Swords in the reverse here, there's a sense of you might have, lost a little bit of faith here, or you feel like you was might have even thought about like turning your back on God, leaving this relationship. Okay, we talking about relationships with God. This is about somebody leaving but coming back. Like you could have felt like maybe that's something that you went through with whatever you believe in spiritually. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Eight of Pentacles. So that's telling me that you are working on your relationship with God. You are hoping and praying that God is working on you, working with you, okay, to help you build a better foundation spiritually with whatever you believe in, okay? That's what I'm getting. So I hope that made sense. Let me pull from this deck and see what come out real quick. I got two cards that want to come out. Let's see. We got winter. So with this card, you could be born in winter. Winter could be significant, but somebody's name could be winter here. But I'm getting, in wintertime it's cold, right? So you could possibly feel like some of y'all feel like the guy has left y'all out in the cold. You know what I mean? Maybe with the high priestess here, even that maybe God is holding back from you, being cold towards you, and it's some things you need to work on. Possibly we have June. So again, we are in June. June is about balance, right? Not just giving but receiving equally. Okay, that's what will come to mind. In my mind's eye, I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles, even though it's not out here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So that's telling me that you are working on. You want to see God working in your life, okay? Like you putting in the work, so you want to see God like reward in your work, right? It's kind of what I'm getting. So you could be asking for some type of blessings here from God, like or expecting them in June, again, or that's just about you restoring harmony and balance when it comes to whatever you believe in spiritually here. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because we're gonna pull two cards as partnerships because that's what I'm hearing. So, yeah, somebody's name could be Junie. I'm hearing Jennifer. Okay, so that's as far as your relationship with God. Let's see your relationship with self here. Because that's the most important relationship as well. Take care of yourselves, you guys. I always encourage y'all to do self-care where however you need to do it. Like, I need to start doing self-care on these eyes, honey. Sir, like, for real. Because I be, trying to be consistent with work and having a lot going on right now. So I be up getting barely no sleep. So y'all make sure y'all get sleep. Take y'all vitamins, drink y'all water, okay? So let's look at your relationship with self. For my collective, your relationship with self. So when I look at this card, it looks to me, what card is this first of all? Let me see. Card number 35. So that equals 8 in numerology. Look at this card. This is your relationship with yourself. You see this tree here? That's the first thing I notice is, you could feel like you are withering away, okay? Um, just feeling, I'm hearing the word desolate when it comes to your relationship with self. Like you just not there. This is many of y'all feeling like alienated from your own body is what I'm getting. That's deep. Um, you probably feel like you need to heal your relationship with thyself. You could be working on that. Sometimes we can't help the space and what we feel, right? But it's a choice with these bubbles here is what I'm getting. It's a choice. Okay, you just never know what you're gonna get. I also get surprises from bubbles, right? When they bust or pop, you just never know when. So you could be a person that's going through a lot, having a lot pop up, right? Or things seem to be busting all around you like these bubbles would, right? And it's just like I'm getting this draining feeling that you have with self when it comes to your relationship with self. Like there's disappointment here. Some of y'all could be like reading the Bible, it's a book here, or studying things about thyself. Maybe doing your research, trying to heal thyself. I'm seeing that, but it don't seem to be working. It's like distance with thyself here. That's deep. That's what I'm getting. Some of y'all could be feeling very depressed and stressed. Just don't want to be bothered, isolating yourselves. I'm getting that. You somewhere where you feel like you able to take this mask off because she's holding this mask down. Like, I don't want to hold this up to my face anymore. Like, it's down. Like, so with that, I'm getting that you doing some type of reality checks maybe with thyself and you just not feeling it. What you see, right? We have the lovers here. You are working on loving yourself, okay? Some of y'all, this is, trying to decide whether you want to be masculine or feminine or having to do that, like, or there's a sense of healing needing to take place with the masculine and feminine energy in you. Okay, we talking about thyself. You feel split in two. These are the twins. Like, some of y'all, like, don't know who to be from one day to the next or how to feel from one day to the next. Like, at the bottom of the deck, we have the devil. So feeling, yeah, lower vibrational energies when it comes to thyself in a dark place. That's what I'm picking up. All that darkness, all that black. Feeling unloved is what I'm hearing. Not knowing how to love yourself. Trying to decide how to love yourself. Um, Feeling like self is toxic. Like you used to love yourself, but you stuck somewhere right now that you just don't know, right? Wanting to feel more alive, but I'm getting the sense of the energy here of when it comes to self, like there is no like faking what I feel, and it's very intense emotions. Okay, is what I'm getting. Far as your relationship with self, it's like you love yourself, but I'm getting the sense of you feeling like maybe you've been a little bit toxic. Um, or this is you loving the ugly parts of thyself. You learning how to do that. Like you being a little disappointed, or you feeling like maybe the darker or the lower vibrational part of thyself is possibly taking control of you right now, or something like that. Give me one more card. Two major arcanas out here when it comes to love, loving thyself, and another one, the High Priestess. Whoa, you don't know yourself. You feel like you don't understand yourself. Like one part of you is this very smart, intelligent, spiritual being, right? And the other part may be dark, toxic, and dumb, is what I'm getting. But both of them equally make you you. And some of y'all could be doing shadow work in a shadow phase, place, or whatever. Like one thing about life, we gonna have those moments, right? So yeah, knowing thyself, you know thyself though with the high priestess, you know who you are, is what I'm getting. You look at thyself as being very spiritual. You love yourself, but it's like you love in both parts of yourself, the spiritual part as well as the darker part, which ain't nothing wrong with that. It's all you. We have to, it's harder for some people to do that than others. We have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck though. with the moon here. So it's getting like you being your feelings about self. You don't always, again, like love yourself, is what I'm getting. Ten of Cups is telling me with this Eight of Cups and this two, well, it's not the Two of Cups, but I kind of get the Two of Cups in my mind's eye with the Lovers here. So yeah, I'm gonna say it. That's the Ten of Cups. So it's like you used to love you, or you used to have some type of relationship, more loving and just more fulfilling than you do now with thyself, if that makes sense. Some of y'all not happy with thyself, so I feel like y'all walking away from a very emotional, intense place with thyself too. If and I'm getting this is internally, like, so I'm seeing the sun and the moon here is showing me that you got some sort of enlightenment about some things that were really deep, dark inside of you, and um, maybe that some things you were hiding or covering up or even trying to control. It was just like this has been revealed. Like some of y'all, this is like the killing of the ego is what I'm hearing when it comes to thyself. So ain't nothing wrong with that. So sometimes that have to happen. We have to have ego deaths. That's what I'm sensing here. That you went through some sort of self ego death. Some of y'all. So I hope that makes sense. Let's go on to the next relationship we gonna discuss here. Cause I can stay all day, but definitely I'm seeing the tower. So y'all just really went through some sort of transformational phase with thyself. Transformation is what I'm hearing. And unfortunately, they ain't all gonna be good, but they gonna be purposeful. Okay, it was meaningful. It was a reason why you went through that. Okay, it was some sort of tower that y'all just recently experienced. Um, and some of y'all could have just went through some sort of ending when it comes to self. Okay, this could you be you even having some sort of physical ending in your life too, that you might have not been happy with, a place in life where you might have not been comfortable or happy in, and like I feel like you're walking away from that. So I hope that made sense. Let's go to family. Like this is your family in general, okay, collective. um this could be any family members, but we're gonna just look at your immediate family, maybe the and the distant family as a whole. So let me get one for your immediate family and one for your distant family in general. So we got immediate here, and let me get distant. This one to come out, so we gonna take it. Okay, so let's talk about it. For your immediate family, you got this card. It really did want to come out in reverse, right? So this is card number 22, and then when we talking about families, that's giving me four. Okay, foundations, family, home. I get that with the number four, right? This card again wanted to come out in reverse, and when I look at this card in reverse, I see like some of y'all possibly going back to family members where you let go of them or said goodbye to them or maybe wasn't around them. Like you could be going around family again, is what I'm getting. When it comes to your immediate family, like you didn't already looked at them, and each one of them, no matter how many family members you got, I'm looking at you looking at each one of them like based on how you see them, like you seeing people for who they truly are, right? And I feel like you going around in circles or whatever to all your family members, and you looking at them like, okay, this what this one about, this one what this one about, this one what this one about. Like you got your own thoughts about each family member is what I'm getting. You know, already looked at them, and you just like accepting each one of them for who they are is what I'm getting. And even if you already did this, I feel like, and you decided to like say farewell or goodbye to some of these family members, like there is some sort of like reconciliation, is what I'm getting, or reunion with some of these family members, okay? And that's your immediate family members. Let's pull a couple cards for the immediate. Oh, some of y'all got a lot. Okay. This card flipped over. Queen of Cups. So, wanting to offer love in a kind manner with the Queen of Cups, a loving manner, right? A respectable manner. Some of y'all are very intuitive with this Queen of Cups. So, you able to like feel and look at these family members, each one of them, whether you're around them or not, you already like kind of sense and know what's going on with them. That's what I'm getting here with this Queen of Cups. Then we got the Page of Pentacles. Y'all could be like shouting out to some of them in your immediate family, messages, shooting them a message, a loving message, a kind message, a small message though. Some of y'all might be checking on them to see if they need help. But I'm getting, you done already studied these family members, and it's a sense of you being like mature enough to like look at yourself as, okay, I know what each one of them need or going through or something like that, right? Some of y'all could be even looking at each one of them like, okay, maybe you need help, right? Who can I go to? Type shit. Like at the bottom of the deck, we got the High Priestess. But again, I'm sensing and picking up like it's been some sort of like withholding of the love, the emotions, the feelings here. But maybe shooting a message. But pretty much it's just you staying secluded when it comes to immediate family members, or all y'all secluded in y'all own corners or whatever. Hopefully that all just made sense. Let's go to the distant family. We have this one. Um, Card number 20. Again, we're talking about partnerships. That becomes a tool. So with these different things, with this picture here, I'm getting some of y'all can have all kind of family members. Y'all even look at certain people that y'all done grew up with and as family members. I feel it's distance maybe, or it's some sort of evolution here that I see going on with you and distant family members. Like it's a sense of y'all grew apart, okay? I'm seeing stages of life here. So yeah, it's some sense of y'all grew apart. You don't really know what's going on, but you got faith that these family members is all like maybe spiritually protected, even believing in different like spiritual and religious beliefs here. You looking at them as all being different, maybe when it comes to your immediate family, but feeling like you don't really know them, right? Because it's blind faith here, or you don't know what to believe about these family members. They're all different, maybe, but with gold and red here with these colors here, I'm picking up that y'all blood. Okay, you notice that they blood. And with gold here, the color gold here, I'm getting that they are sacred, or you look at them as you value them still. Like gold is valuable, right? You value even those distant family members, and you looking at them like, okay, we blood, but it's darkness here. Like I might be in the dark about some of them, but we still blood, and I still value them. That's the type of energy it's giving me. Let's see. Five of Swords. Y'all might beef more with these, or have some sort of conflict, or you know, might tend to argue, or either feel like they take advantage of some of y'all, these distant family members, or they always got something going on. I don't know. I'm getting at some of y'all don't even know whether they hidden enemies. Yeah, King of Swords. So not really close with distant family members. Again, knowing we blood, but with this blackness in the background, I'm getting just kind of not really knowing. But the King of Swords is like, maybe y'all reach out to some of them, but it's just like some sort of conflict here. But wanting to heal that again, too, with Temperance here, um, knowing you have to be patient with them a little more, maybe. With Temperance here too, I'm getting. You pour into these cups every now and then with these distant family members. You might take turns with each one of them until you can't take it no more or something like that. Or you might go around each one of them at different times, is what I'm getting. But it being conflict with even getting towards these distant family members. With temperance here, though, like there's a sense of healing these relationships as well as what I'm getting. That's like Sagittarius energy. It gives me distance. Y'all not really being too close. Is the Ice King is here, so it's just like okay. Some of y'all got some sort of like cold demeanor towards these distant family members. I'm not gonna lie. I feel something warmer with the immediate. So okay, that's what I got for y'all family members. Let's pull some extra cards and see what comes out. I am seeing healthy, okay? No sickness. So most of y'all family, immediate and distant. So right now, I'm getting this in a healthy space. This relationship with your family in general is a healthy space at the moment, is what I'm hearing. Okay, that might fluctuate. Okay, so we have too much coming in between us right now. So that might be something that's happening with our family members. A lot going on. Too much coming in between y'all, so y'all can't really kick it or be around each other like y'all want to. And we have medical. Some of y'all families are into like medical work jobs, etc. Maybe going through little medical procedures, but or like again, this says attention to health or on health. Like, again, I got healthy here. So, pretty much like the relationship with your family members is pretty healthy. Maybe a lot of them into the medical field in some type of way. But this is nurturing and having some sort of healthy relationship with your family, although it's a lot going on between y'all. Okay? That's what I'm getting overall for y'all. And I pulled 3 cards and was supposed to keep it at 2. So y'all got an extra card for y'all family. Let's go to the next section, which I forgot to timestamp that. I'm going to have to go back and look at that. But the next section we're going to start at. Um, now, okay, guys. So this section is about your kids, your children. So if you don't have children, this is not for you. This could pertain possibly to any stepchildren that you might have or be thinking of. So keep that in mind. But we're focused on kids and children, male or females. What I see for your kids in your relationship with your children here. I don't know, just based on the energy of these cards, I'm getting that y'all might try to or y'all kids might try to hide the relationship that y'all have, or it's like some sort of hidden relationship or something. I'm getting at. We have this card. It's card number 16, which breaks down to a 7 in numerology. So I'm getting possibly you and your kids. I'm feeling distance here. I'm feeling y'all done been through some things. There's probably some storms going on in between you and your kids' lives in some type of way here. I'm getting y'all got goals though. Y'all got dreams and things y'all trying to accomplish when it comes to you and your kids. It's something that you probably want for your kids that you having a hard time trying to get to, but I'm seeing you out here trying to get it. Getting that too. But I'm getting some of your kids could be feeling like, y'all relationship is kind of cloudy or stormy, like or it's gray skies when I'm looking at the relationship that you have with your kids. But I'm not forgetting that this is the number 7. 7 in numerology has to do with introspection. A lot of people they say you be isolated, so it could be that you and your kids have this like kind of type of isolated relationship with one another. Like maybe y'all even in one house y'all isolate each other. Y'all have y'all own like private space, right? It's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that, but That's what I see. Let me see. When it comes to your kids, your children here, and your relationship with your kids and children, I'm getting you. You could be focused on something, or your kids are focused on their own little thing. But I'm getting it's kind of like a distant, um, like y'all could be going through a storm. Yeah, I'm seeing gray skies more than anything here. We have the Ace of Wands. This is telling me that there is a son here of significance, um, that could be trying to like bring balance back or restore relationship with you, male or female. I don't care whoever you are. What I'm saying is I see a male child here that wants to make things better or right with you. Might even be one that you are communicating with more at this time. Like I'm seeing a masculine energy here. Um, it could be that this masculine energy is somebody that some of y'all are worried about when it comes to like law or courts, or having some type of legal issues here. Um, I'm guessing or feeling like it's a male child here that like um, wants to make something happen too when it comes to the family, or could just be working on getting themselves together in some type of way. Here is what I'm getting. So it's a male child of significance that's standing out here for many of y'all. I feel like telling some of y'all when it comes to a kid, a male child, if it is legal issues, they're going to overcome it or have some sort of new opportunity to fix something here or have something work in their favor. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have a tower. So, yeah. Some of y'all could have went through something again or going through something unexpectedly with a male child here. This might be the wild one, the one that concerns y'all the most is what I'm getting, or one that went through the most. But again, I'm getting, even if it was some sort of ending, y'all at a new beginning now, and balance being restored some type of way, or something being made right here with justice. Good karma for a kid. Some kind of new opportunity or good karma could be coming for a kid. If that's the case, it might even be one or two male children. But yeah, your kids feel like you are, and you might feel like this about them as well. It can work both ways. But when we talk about your kids or children, I'm getting a feeling of unpredictable. Okay, they don't know what to expect from you one way or one day to the next, one way or another. It's what I'm hearing too. Like they don't know what to expect. You could be coming off as unpredictable towards your kids, or they feel like this about you, but trying to do the right thing, fair for the most part, with justice here, and kind of probably not attentive to them due to things that's going on. Some of y'all are going through some storms, in fact, here with this tower. So yeah, they feel like you may be not can't attend to them or be attentive to towards them because of what you're trying to fix or bring into balance too. Is what I'm getting. This is how that your kids feel about you, but you fair, you honest, you pure, upright. The judge, that's how they look at you. They have respect for you. This is giving people in front of a judge. You're gonna go in there with respect, right? You ain't gonna go in there disrespecting a judge. So I'm getting that energy. So yeah, um, somebody could have had a reality check when it comes to respect too here for a parent. But yeah, starting over. Okay, so that's what's coming out for your kids. So let's go to the next section. which will be your spouse. So this is a lover, okay? Whoever might be on your mind, whoever you're thinking about. Let's look at your relationship with that person. When it comes to my collective spouse, lover, whoever they might have on their mind, I'm gonna take them. It was two cards, and we talking about partnerships. So obviously, I needed two cards for your lover, right? And I'm gonna use the red deck too to clarify, cause red gives me love. And this love. Ooh, I'm hearing Anita Baker, but I don't know the song. Somebody's name could be that of significance. First, middle, or last. Anita Baker. In this love. Ooh. I feel like somebody is like, when it comes to your spouse, they are thinking of love when it comes to you. And it's Anita Baker is R&B. This person could be listening to R&B songs. I don't even know the song, but this spouse of yours could be listening to a lot of R&B songs and thinking about you. But let's look at it. We have three here. First card out. We also have this card, which is 36, which equals 9 in numerology. So I'm getting 369 could be significant here. They can be life paths, they can be birth dates. First, first of all, they can be like a birth date, 369, even 30, 60, or 90 in some type of way. Okay, I'm seeing zeros at the end too as well for some of y'all. But when it comes to your spouse, I feel like this person might be going through something spiritually, also going through something where they're keeping this to themselves. I feel like your relationship, though, we don't stay focused on that. Your relationship with your spouse, they feel very much like tied to you, restricted or stuck with you in some type of way. They could also, I feel like there's this yearning feeling. They could miss you, but I'm getting, they are trying to detach, but very much in their emotions and feelings and having a hard time trying to do that. Some of them could be looking into like birth charts, astrology when it comes to you. Um, I feel like the relationship that you guys have is very spiritual too, angelic, even is what I'm getting. Could have took or sent either one of you guys through a spiritual awakening. Um, this person is vulnerable to me and like somebody bending over, like pleading with God for something here. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on, but that's how they feel about you or your relationship. All those things I just described. They don't talk about this though. The sword is like laying there. I'm getting, they don't talk about the relationship with you a lot, maybe, or they don't talk to you much, or y'all not talking right now. This is my I can't fly with one wing card, right? Somebody's name could be Sparkle. It gives me that movie. That movie might be a theme for some of y'all relationships with this spouse. If you haven't seen that movie, y'all can watch clips on YouTube. I'm sure y'all can find them. But the movie is called Sparkle. Okay, that could be somebody's nickname. But even when I think of a sparkle, I think of a star, right? This person could want to heal the relationship or feel like this about you, your spouse, okay? That sparkle, I get that twinkle. It gives me, you know, they could be wondering how you are just based on that like little nursery rhyme. But they have this, it's something about you, this spark they have for you, this something. that shines in them, like, or in you, that they notice. Okay, you could have ignited something in this person with this spark or this star I'm seeing. But anyway, I feel like this is some sort of levitation here. Um, they want to levitate this relationship with you. And when you levitate, you being raised up, literally. This might be some sort of spiritual gifts that you guys have and abilities that I'm picking up on you and your spouse. Somebody is able to levitate, which is crazy, but yeah. What is that called? Is it called levitation? Vulnerability is what I'm feeling. You make this person feel so vulnerable, right? This gives me a lot of feminine, soft energy. This is how they feel about you in a relationship. The feminine energy nurtures the relationship. She's like soft. She's loving. She's caring. They feel all these things about this relationship. But I'm getting this feeling that they have in the pit of their stomach. I'm feeling it. It makes them feel sick. Somebody is feeling that right now when it comes to your spouse. It's almost like, ugh, I gotta throw up. I feel disgusted, but this is because of how much I love you. They're experiencing this sick feeling because of their feelings for you, their emotions. They're stuck on you. Somebody is really stuck here. Can't get over you. They pray about it. I'm getting that for somebody here. That's deep. They can't get away from you even if they try. That's what I'm hearing. So spiritually, this person is feeling all this, whether y'all talking or not. There is some sort of mental connection y'all have too. I'm seeing a meeting of the minds here. It's some sort of gift there too, or ability with the mind. That could be telepathic communication. You guys could be able to do that. You changed this person. I didn't even know you was gone. Hold on, I'm doing the reading though. Okay, so guys, let's because I can go on for days. I don't know why I picked up that deck, but let's look at the bottom of it anyway. Because I was gonna use the other one. Some of y'all dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person, or they got these in they big three. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's look at your spouse. Some of you guys, male or female here. I'm getting your spouses in the feminine energy though, not masculine. So this person could be in their feelings, emotions. When I think of feminine energy, I really think of the softer person of a connection or relationship. The one that cry, the one that might take care of everything in a household, the one that do all the nurturing, the caring for and stuff like that. Like I feel like that about your spouse. They in that soft feminine energy. Might be a little emotional. We have the Ten of Wands, but in a reverse. Is my cards upside down? Yes, they are. So let's turn them around. So we're going to read this both ways. Anyway, with the Ten of Reverse, and this is Wands energy, I'm getting, this is somebody that's trying to, like, again, they've felt like dealing with you was a heavy burden, but it's almost the energy if I'm getting, and I'm hearing this song right now, clairaudiently. I'd rather put up with you and all your bullshit. I'm going to post that song below if I remember. If y'all never heard it. But it's somebody that felt like this was the ending, right? But they want to, like, they're either trying to get over this ending or, again, don't want this to be over. So I'm hearing, don't make me over. Now that you know that I adore you. I don't know who sing that song, but I'm hearing it. They adore you. So they don't want this to be over. They did feel like it was like too much for them or you was too much for them, though, with this Ten of Wands. But yeah, some of y'all, they feel like you put something on them. Like, they don't understand why they all of a sudden get obsessed or possessed out about you. Somebody is getting like this for some of y'all. Because I seen that death card, but I put it back. Then we got the Six of Pentacles. So it's almost giving the energy if somebody wants to come towards you um, really badly. Like, this person is experiencing some sort of really heavy, intense obsession or possession and ready to just like come run into you. I know that's crazy, but that's what I'm getting with the Six of Pentacles. This person could possibly be tempted to come towards you. Okay, I'm seeing apples here. Somebody's name could be Eve. I'm seeing somebody here with a short hairstyle, a pixie. But I'm seeing his heart here and somebody's foot on his heart. Like, this is telling me that their heart is with you. Okay, planet underneath your foot, literally. Or they will let you step all over them in the name of love. Like, they about to come back and probably tell some of y'all this. Six of Pentacles. I don't know. I feel like this person don't want to let y'all go. Still want this with the Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Moon card. Again, they don't have to tell you this. Just how they feel. Just their emotions. Moon card. They could be hiding this. Somebody could be a Scorpio here. I was supposed to pull two cards, but I pulled three. Some of y'all, it might be multiple connections here. This person could have been a part of or having you be a part of multiple connections here in secret. Okay, this is the Moon card, but they don't know really how to feel about you. They feel like you're very mysterious. Um, they do feel like they can have some sort of equal give and take with you, though, but it's a sense of something being over, or they just don't know. Okay, the Emperor. Yeah, some of y'all, they want you to be their wife or husband, is what I heard. Girlfriend, boyfriend, the Emperor. That is somebody that wants control, okay? They could feel like that about you too. Like, maybe you were a little bit controlling, but I'm getting checkmate or somebody like, I ain't going nowhere here with this energy. The Emperor is that way or the highway. They can feel like that about you or themselves, okay? But yeah, I'm getting this person is in their feelings. Some of them masturbate here, think about you, especially at night, want to come back, but probably holding back too at the same time. That's what I'm seeing. As far as the relationship, this person don't really know. It's a mystery to them. Um, Maybe even a mystery to you, but I'm getting it. It could definitely, get to a point where it's at a high level, right? But the Emperor here is somebody really doing something alone or being, I'm hearing it could be lonely at the top for somebody here. Spouse. Some of y'all spouse could feel like that. A little bit lonely. Or feel like that about you. Like, yeah, you might get up there, but you're going to be lonely up there. I don't know. I'm getting that energy. So I hope it makes sense. Let me go to the next section here. We got two more sections that I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna end this because it's kind of longer than I thought. But anyway, this section is your neighbors. Okay, so let's look at the relationship you have with your neighbors, possibly those who live around you. Okay, and in your vicinity or neighborhood. Let's look at your relationship with the neighbors. I just put my glasses on, so I do feel like with some of y'all feel like maybe y'all see y'all neighbors, but y'all like kind of keep it cute. Maybe it's high and by. Y'all don't really, because I'm getting the sense y'all put y'all masks on with these neighbors. If that makes sense, like I just put these glasses on. We have this card. So yeah, this card number 32, which equals 5 in numerology. So 5 about change. Okay, so yeah, it's a lot of high and by here. This is by. I just said that I'm getting a lot of high and by with the neighbors. Okay, maybe even feeling like your neighbors are sort of mysterious. I'm getting maybe younger looking, even maybe even because it's giving me this porcelain doll, made up, can like maybe even you feel like for some of y'all feel like your neighbors are made up and cute. I'm hearing those words. But or they feel like this about you, like you cute when you make up or put on makeup or something like that. When you look in your best self, or you feel like this about them, like. But I'm getting the sense of somebody feel like somebody look younger here, even if they is older. That's what I'm getting, like a little baby doll here. But anyway, as far as your relationship, I'm getting you could probably feel like a lot of your neighbors could be like this grieving energy, like then left or moved away. Okay, so you missing your neighbors, some of y'all, or the bond that you had with your neighbors. Maybe you went through some sort of ending here with your neighbors, or I don't know what this is, but I'm getting a sense of like maybe the ones you was close to that you fuck with no longer there or died or something like that. Even with this card, it's giving me death. You could be moving. 3 of Cups. Okay, so that's like reconciliation. Okay, but that's a good card. So for the most part, y'all was close to y'all neighbors. Y'all probably had gatherings together where y'all celebrated things, came together with each other, supported each other. Okay, so or you live in a neighborhood like this where it's fun. I'm getting with the 3 of Cups. Y'all might drink sometimes together. It's a community where people get together and help one another here with the 3 of Cups. Support one another. Or this is your relationship with your neighbors. Y'all got love for each other is what I'm hearing. Okay? Let's see. Show me my collective inner neighbors. That's good. So I'm getting the energy of I love who love me. I fuck with who fuck with me. It's one that just like I feel like y'all mind y'all business. This give me the card of secrets too. Like y'all mind y'all business or just stay to yourself, but it's high and by. And y'all get along for the most part. Y'all happy with one another with the 3 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Y'all do miss some of y'all neighbors. Y'all miss, like I said, could have died, could have moved away. 6 of Cups, but 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups, that's the 9 of Cups. Like some of y'all overindulge with the neighbors, or it's a lot of overindulging in your neighborhood, whether you know it or not, um, with something here. But this is about this cup's energy. So it's like having a lot of love for the neighbors, and you know, it could be a lot of kids, a lot of dogs in your neighborhood, a lot of older people too. I'm seeing somebody older here. But for the most part, everybody's taking care of everybody here. So that's good. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Y'all fulfilling each other wishes, like looking out for each other kids, stuff like that. So that's good. I'm seeing them with sparkles and good things in the sky. So that's how I feel like y'all feel about y'all neighbors and they feel like that about y'all. Like that could be even fireworks. Some of y'all done got together and watched fireworks together or will be. Okay, we do got July coming up. But yeah. 9 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, I'm getting y'all. They pretty calm for the most part. You don't gotta feel guarded when it comes to your neighbors with the 9 of Wands in reverse. You don't have to. Well, that's the way I seen it. My deck could have been a, but I take the energy how I take the energy and how I get it. So yeah, some of y'all could be like opening up more to your neighbors. And again, just don't have to feel on guard. You could trust these neighbors. They could trust you, okay, or something like that with each other's kids and animals and stuff like that, and homes. So yeah, I feel like if it was anybody that was too much for the neighborhood, they done already moved out. Okay, yeah, they done already left or died or something like that. That's what I'm getting as far as your neighbors go. But how they feel about you and how they feel about how you feel about them, for the most part, everybody just mind their business and get along. So that's what I got. And I forgot to timestamp that. Sorry, guys. Let's timestamp the next one then. Okay. So this part is about your boss. Like, you could be your own boss. So if you are your own boss, then this how you feel about yourself. But if you got a boss over you or authority figures over you, managers, whatever, your boss, this about them and how they feel about you, your relationship, etc. So when it comes to your boss, we got this card, which is 51. Somebody can actually be 51 years old, but that's a six in numerology. So I'm getting, hold on, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had to get up for a minute. I had to get some stuff out. And it's breakfast time. So, yeah. My son, he's 11. He's cooking mommy breakfast. Thanks, son. It feels so good not to have to cook every day. But anyway, let's look at your relationship with the boss. I think I was on that, right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to really retime stamp this. Hold on. I know y'all be like, she be everywhere, and I do. Okay. So yeah, look at your boss, aka. Oh, I already got one card. Duh. Okay, so let's talk about it. I just noticed that your boss wanted another card to come out, but I feel like y'all boss cool for the most part. They sit back and maybe watch you or feel like you kind of like mind your business and say to yourself, like, I feel like you and your boss, okay, this how y'all feel about each other's relationship, okay? So y'all feel like y'all mind y'all business. Y'all don't, this ain't no boss. They breathe over your shoulders, right? They sit back and they watch. They making sure you're doing everything accordingly to I don't know, this time clock, this watch is giving me like protocol, procedure, right, policy. So yeah, they watching and they might hear things, got somebody to like report back to them or whatever, but for the most part I feel like they sit back and chill. If this is you, this how you is, you kind of sit back and chill. You could be somebody that's just waiting for messages, phone calls, and with messages and phone calls here, they could be like thinking of sending you some sort of message or phone call or a shout out, okay? Or you could be feeling like maybe we need to talk or I need to tell them something or inform them something or get them some sort of notice here. I don't know. I'm getting that. It could be like some of y'all thinking of that or, but or not sure how somebody gonna take that, okay? If this is a message, a phone call or something. Somebody got something to say, but for it's roses here. So for the most part, I feel like some of y'all, this boss could have some type of romantic feelings, Okay, or you think of them romantically sometimes. Okay, maybe not all the time, but you could be keeping this to yourself, or your boss is. Okay, they probably not saying nothing. Okay, thinking about wanting to ask you out on a date, even is what I'm getting. Like, they waiting, could be waiting on like the right time is what I'm getting. Or maybe this is like conflict and something that they hide, because it could be like a conflict of work relationships, so they keep these feelings inside. I don't know. I'm getting that though. In my mind's eye, I just seen Cinderella and this clock at 12 o'clock. Yeah, yeah. Some of y'all boss feel romantic about y'all, or some whatever it is that you do. Somebody feeling romantically about you and what you do. You coming off very attractive. Okay, it's giving me Venus energy. Somebody finds you attractive, or you find the boss attractive here. Yeah. Um, but you're keeping it to yourself. I'm seeing this moon here. So somebody not telling somebody, but thinking about telling somebody how they feel here. Yeah. Or inviting them out on a date romantically. Yeah. Somebody even might be thinking of gifting somebody with a little puppy here. Yeah. Um, or you could have a little puppy and that's significant for you. But let's look more into this. And this your boss. I kind of wanted to pull them red cards. So I think I need to pull one of these red cards for the romantic feelings that I'm picking up here from somebody's boss. Um, or again, maybe you your own boss. Somebody feel this way about you. They could be watching you, working for you, or something like that. Maybe you are the boss. Somebody here got some feelings for some of y'all. So I'm gonna pull that red card on that. But let's look at just your general relationship with your boss. Show me my collective boss. And again, if you your own boss, hey, this reading could pertain about you. The Fool card. See, this is the energy, somebody thinking of taking a leap of faith here with you, okay? Or you as your own boss could be like, okay, maybe I need to take this in another direction, or a new direction, your work, whatever it is. If you're your own boss, that's what's going on. Mm-hmm. New beginnings for you, boss shit, right? Healing, okay? Healing a relationship, maybe, is what I'm hearing. Some of y'all healing relationships with your bosses, okay? The Fool card, but somebody is, I'm hearing that song, Tina Turner. Those names could be significant, but I'm hearing you. I'm just a fool in love, or I'm seeing that scene in the movie when she like, I'm a fool. I'm a fool in love, or something like that in the movie. Y'all, I forget, but I ain't. It's been so long since I watched that movie. But somebody is, yeah, somebody's boss. Like, yeah, I'm in love. I'm like, let me just tell them. Let me just take this leap. Like, yeah, Six of Swords. Again, some of y'all healing relationships with y'all bosses. Maybe y'all was having some issues or whatever. Being a bigger person, you or your boss. Y'all don't always agree, but y'all agree to disagree. But y'all know how to like fix things. Is what I'm getting. Two of Swords. Yeah, it has been some sort of conflict with some of y'all and y'all bosses, but y'all coming out of that, okay, with the Six of Swords. Three of Swords, I mean, yeah, somebody was hurt by their boss, or their boss, somebody hurt their boss, or it was something came in between, or message came in between you and your boss. Somebody, yeah, running their fucking mouth is what I'm hearing for somebody here. But Six of Swords and the Two of Swords. I seen the Three of Swords in my mind's eye. So somebody was hurt by their boss, or their boss was hurt by them. Yeah, or somebody, yeah, left a job, but they coming back because of their boss. Six and the two is the Eight of Swords. So yeah, somebody really was like, I ain't feeling your ass no more. But now there is like, what the fuck? Yeah, this is okay. I didn't like you for a minute, but I have to get along with you, or I can get along with you, or I have to be the bigger person type energy is what it's giving me, y'all. Eight of Pentacles. So some of y'all do work from home, y'all own bosses, but yeah. And if that's the case, and this how you feel about yourself, You being a boss. Seeing some of y'all at the table, a desk, or whatever, and you are your own boss. Okay, a lot of stuff around you too on this desk, but you working on you. You working on being a better boss. Okay, being a different kind of boss. Maybe being more healing when it comes to your relationships with your coworkers, with your clients. Right. Doing something a little different. Maybe going in a different direction when it comes to your clients and your employees. Maybe. But it's trying to like doing the boss what bosses do. Get if we was going through a storm, I'm gonna get us up out of that, okay? Or if this wasn't working for us, we gonna go towards what's working for us, right? Overcoming blocks and obstacles like a boss would. So I'm definitely seeing your boss able to embody those or energies, or you are as your own boss. But still, I'm getting like somebody working on the negative thoughts about a boss, or a boss working on the negative thoughts about you. I'm getting that too. Um, to where somebody was stubborn, not talking, but it's like maybe I should reach out and say something to him or something like that. Yeah, that part. Let's go to coworkers. So these are not your bosses, but your coworkers, people that you work around or with, clients, etc. Okay. So if you are a boss, these could be your employees. Okay. So this is gonna be for coworkers and employees. I'm gonna add one more spot. This was the last one, but I forgot. We got to do the animals. Okay, so when it comes to the co-workers or employees, we got this card, which is card number 3. So yeah, with this card, I'm just getting like, okay, yeah, I don't know about you, so I'm gonna mind my business. Okay, somebody here just like a little scared kid, just giving me on my way to grandma's house through the woods, the Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, so kind of timid, kind of shy. This is how your coworkers feel about you, or you feel like that about them. Okay, or your employees, kind of timid, kind of shy. Them the words I'm hearing. Kind of scared, kind of like observing. Okay, like you watch me even if I'm your boss, or I'm watching you, you feel watched. If you the employee or co-workers, this how they feel, like they're being watched, monitored, and recorded. Like, yeah. So mm, kind of closed off, kind of stand to themselves. Yeah, that's everything I just described. That's how they feel about you. um if these your co-workers and or other employees. Yeah. So let's see why. They don't talk much, maybe. I'm getting your coworkers, they just look, stare. Somebody got a staring problem. I'm seeing that. Somebody irritated by that too. We got judgment. So feeling like, these coworkers, employees might be a little bit judgmental. And two, they get in groups and gatherings. This might be meetings, something. Somebody could be having a meeting with the coworkers or employees. Um, But judgment, yeah, definitely they are being watched. They feeling like it too. Always called on, picked on is what I'm hearing too. That's how they could feel. Other coworkers feeling like you too judgmental, or you think you a shot caller or something like that. Or a lot of people like to be around you or gossip. I'm getting a group here that gossips. Yeah, the high priestess with the page of wands, how they feel the relationship. Somebody talk too much and somebody just don't say nothing. This is y'all relationship with y'all coworkers. So the way it's showing me, somebody might talk a lot and somebody else just listen and don't say nothing. This y'all relationship. Then we got the Eight of Swords. Mm, Feeling very much watched, observed, restricted, like we can't do nothing. We only got a little bit of fit, like, basically when it comes to time, they don't play about time. When it comes to like they mental, they ain't got time to think. They feel very much trapped, stuck, caged. Give me some bread, please. Thank you. At this job, and or when it comes to your coworkers, it's like, yeah, they're a little judgmental. You won't be feeling them, or you don't feel like they feeling you, or something like that. It's little small, like flirty messages y'all might speak. Hi and bye. Hi and bye. That's what that is. The moon card. Yeah, feeling like they very mysterious. Your coworkers, okay, very unique, very different, maybe. Very quiet. Again, timid, shy, very intuitive. Like I'm getting a sense of you and your coworkers and or these employees have some sort of like intuitive communication. Like y'all able to like collectively communicate in secret or behind the scenes just by eye contact. Like you don't say nothing to a person, but they already know what you thinking type shit. Like yeah, y'all have that. So this could be like a close knit group or that y'all work in, or it's like even if this is a big company, everybody I feel know everybody's secrets because we got one person that's gossiping or going around somebody. Yeah, it's I'm seeing gossip here between them, but I'm also getting somebody is like unable to be read. Okay, so we got these two groups of people. But yeah, I'm getting y'all don't really know them, so there's a sense of you just protecting your own energy and staying away from them, and them doing the same thing here. Okay, but y'all all feel very much caged. That's what I'm getting. It's Eight of Swords. You don't know how to feel about this job or these coworkers. You feel like you stuck around a lot of gossip and people that's weird and mysterious and don't talk, keeping secrets, all that type of shit is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's look at your animals, guys. It's a lot of kids too. I'm getting, and if it ain't kids, it's older people or just weird people that y'all feel like y'all work with. Yeah, but for the most part, y'all know how to work together. Is what I'm getting. Mind your business. But I'm getting some of y'all got coworkers and employees that some of y'all might fear or be scared of. Okay, or people might feel this way about you. Now, let's look at the animal. Your relationship with your animal and how your animal feel about the relationship with you. We got this card. It's 26. That's 8 in numerology. So your animal could be looking for information on you. You could be looking for information about your animal is what I'm getting already. Um, Wanting to grow and evolve with you. There is some sort of with the 2 and the 6, I can't help but to see that. You have a relationship with your animal and it's very harmonious, but I'm getting sometimes your animal feel like, you let them in and sometimes you don't. And they feel like uh the animal can see the real you, the you that you hide, and you probably feel like this about your animal. But your animal feel like you are very smart, or you feel like that about your animal. But y'all locked in. I'm seeing a lock and key here. Your animal trying to get locked in, or you trying to lock them in. Y'all might lock them up, and maybe they won't out. Okay, for some of y'all, is what I'm getting. But I'm seeing bees. I'm hearing to honey. So your animal could feel like y'all like bees to honey or honey to bees, whatever. That's what I'm hearing. And with these peaches growing on them trees, I'm just getting fruit. They feel like y'all relationship is very fruitful or sweet. Okay, because it's giving me sweet fruits, but healthy fruits. So I'm getting y'all got some sort of healthy connection here with your animal. They comfortable at home. This look like a comfortable home here. Y'all also give them freedom with this door opening. Okay. Free to roam, free to wander. These bees. They be all over the place, right? Somebody is annoying. You know how bees could be annoying, like zzz, I'm getting that noise. I could feel like your dog or cat or whatever animal is annoying sometimes, but this animal could feel like that about you too. Like you go through around all day long. Like, let me see. Show me the animal and their relationship with the animal. We have the strength cards. Somebody have a like. I'm getting a tired monkey, or it's really giving me a furry pet, like real furry pet. Okay, with hair. Okay, somebody thinking about getting their hair tamed or cut or changed or even colored. I'm getting. But anyway, when it comes to your pet, I'm getting big and little ones. Even somebody got a wild. I'm hearing wildlife animal as a pet. Anyway, strength. They look at you as being somebody strong, okay, as their owner, and they feel like y'all got a strong bond. But they feel like you could be two-faced sometimes, and you could feel like that about this animal is what I'm getting. They feel like you got two different sides, or you feel like that about your animal. But I feel like they have a sacred place and love for you, and you know you feel like that about your animal. Just giving me softness, okay? So yeah, they got a soft place in their heart for you. You feel like that about your animal. We also have the Knight of Pentacles, so they could feel like you slow to like walk them, slow to take them out, and they could feel like you walk slow. Or you could feel like that about the animal. That's what I'm getting. Some of y'all take your dog out or whatever it is, animal, and it walks slow, or they feel like this about you. I'm seeing y'all need to take them on walks, even if it's a horse. They like walking beside you or something like that. It don't matter what kind of animal it is, though. They like to be beside you, walking slow. They like to go for slow walks, is what I'm getting. The Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers, they love you. Again, it's giving me this dual energy. They feel like you love them sometimes, sometimes you don't. Sometimes the love is strong, sometimes it's like uh you take forever to give them love. But they love you for the most part. They feel a close connection here with the Lovers. Aw. June and Leo season could be significant for y'all animals. Something about them changing could be happening in those months. Or could have happened. I'm getting Leo. I'm getting 5 and 6, June and May. So this could have happened for some of y'all animals already. Some sort of change here. But I'm getting strong love here. And it's gonna be around for a while, or they feel like they want to be with you. They this gonna be around. This pet animal might be around for a while, or they've been around for a while, long time. Okay. Then at the Ace of Swords, that's at the bottom of the deck. So they feel like you talk a lot or talk too much. You come at them strong with what you say. But they love you. They love what you say, how you talk to them, and stuff like that. With the Ace of Swords here too. Some of y'all talk slow or feel like they communicate slow, but I'm getting they smart with the Ace of Swords, and they hear you and see you. Somebody could have been worried about their pet's eyesight, but they can see, is what I'm hearing. So that's what I got. And I did want to look at the relationship with money, but y'all can just go refer to my money read. I did do one recently and go off of that, okay? I'm going to end this here, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope it helped you in some type of way. I hope y'all liked the video, and I hope y'all subscribe if it resonates. Peace and love, guys. Until the next one.